Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. We all know Thursdays are for throwbacks. Today I'll be doing a special throwback to the maiden edition of the Caf Confederations Cup. Yes, that was the first time the Caf Confederations Cup was played. And guess who were the finalists? Throwback and Asante Kotoko. They played in a two-legged final, first at home and in KUMASI. And Throwback met Triumphant on penalties 8-7. We'll be looking at the highlights of the first leg and the celebration of ACCRA players in the second leg. I'll be bringing you the video. Yes, I have the video, though it might not be so clear. I have something you can watch, and also I'll be looking at the Kotoko players as they prepare to face Cotton Sport in the second leg. Felix Annan speaking and advising his teammates not to be complacent. So I'll just get right into it. It was the year 2004. Throwback played KUMASI Asante Kotoko in the maiden edition of the Caf Confederations Cup. Yes, that was the first time the Caf Confederations Cup was ever played. But it was not played before them hitherto. And Throwback, remember, in the year 2000 had won the Caf Champions League before, and they met their rivals, local rivals, at KUMASI Asante Kotoko in the final. The first match was played at the ACCRA Sports Stadium. As usual, before I get into it, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to get more updates on the channel. So I'll just get right into it. Throwback at that time, their coach was Sir Cecil Jones Atukwe Theo. May his soul rest in peace. He's no longer with us. And KUMASI Asante Kotoko was Malik Shabir. Now Malik Shabir is currently the technical advisor of Kano Pillars FC. Yes, he's the technical advisor of Kano Pillars FC, and he's 74 years old currently, in case you're wondering. Malik Shabir was the manager of KUMASI Asante Kotoko at the time they played in that final. There were so many great players for Kotoko and Throwback. Let's just go have a look at the highlights of that game. This is the game here. You can see before the game the players were raining down. They are coming out of their dressing room. This is an extremely old picture. The game was actually played on January 9th, January 2nd actually. It was played on January 2nd and January 9th. This is the January 2nd clash. It was played in January 2nd, 2005 because at that time Ghana were taking part in their election. They were taking their election. And look at the former vice president of blessed memory. He is dead right now, Alhaji Ali Mahama. So the national anthem was played before the game commenced.
Now hits it across the face of the post. Are we going to see the first goal? Oh, another great save from Sani Mohammed. He's been fantastic on the day. That was Michael Asai. So Kotoko creating some very decent chances in this second half. And there they go again. And that's going to be a free kick. Again, it's going to be a yellow card.
So this is the ACCRA Sports Stadium in 2005. Wow. Serious throwback. So this is the free kick.
See the first goal of the day. It's well struck. Again, a good save. Oluwa! Undaba! Asante Kotoko breaking the jinx at the ACCRA Sports Stadium. It's 1-0 in favor of the Fantabulous boys. Michael Osei hits the back of the net.
Fabulous KUMASI Asante Kotoko.
Almost 20 minutes of play in the second half. It all started here. This time, Sonny failed to make a fan grab. Kamil Khan, the chief executive officer of ACCRA Swanson, who attracts the card, is looking taking. And Hearts is not looking for that single goal to come level. A good chance. The ball is at the back of the net. On the way. Just one foul the foul that soon of the game. Up comes the PHOBIANS with equalizer. It's all joy from Asante Kotoko. It's level
This is how the game ended, I think. This is how the game, the first leg ended in a 1-1 draw.
They thought the game was over.
So it ended full time. Accra had to Folk and KUMASI Asante Kotoko shared the spoils, and that was it. The Caf Confederations Cup first leg. That was how it ended. So we'll have a look at the second leg where Accra's Hope were presented with a trophy. I don't have the penalty shootout, the video for the penalty shootout. So we'll have a look at the second leg where Accra's Hope were crowned champions. Let's go have a look at that video. So that's Accra had to Folk scoring the winning penalty in the second leg of the Caf Confederations Cup final at the KUMASI Sports Stadium.
Trophy, believe it or not, they went to KUMASI, saw it all, and conquered.
Being given their medals. The medals are being presented to the players and coaches. So Johnson took a few there. Some of the old staff of Accra had to Folk. And now the trophy is being presented to the captain of Accra had to Folk. And that is the crowning glory for Accra had to Folk. They won the tournament and they are celebrating a high. They are in great mood after the victory over their rival. This was the maiden edition of the Caf Confederations Cup, Accra had to Folk versus KUMASI Asante Kotoko, and this tournament was played in over a two-legged tie, as I told you in that respect. So I've been throwing back, wanting to see how the last time Accra had to Folk and KUMASI Asante Kotoko were in the Caf Confederations Cup. Fortunately for KUMASI Asante Kotoko fans, Accra had to Folk are nowhere in the Caf Confederations Cup this season. They are there all on their own, and they have the chance to replicate this victory by Accra had to Folk by winning it to make Ghana proud on that front. So move to my next story, and has to do with KUMASI Asante Kotoko goalkeeper Felix Annan. Felix Annan was speaking ahead of their clash with Cotton Sports de Garoua of Cameroon. He says the match is not yet done. They have not yet won it. If they had, they would have been placed in the group stages by now by CAF, and they have not done the work. They have to finish the work in KUMASI on Sunday. He's encouraging his players not to be complacent and giving them the hope that they can go through. So let's listen to Felix Annan speaking before the game on Sunday.
No, it's not a done deal. If you talk about done deal, I think if it's a done deal, officially they should be declaring us into the group stage, but it's not over yet. We went there to upset them, and then they can still do that here. So we are really focused. We know we are not there yet. Even though we have one leg there, we are going to work really hard throughout the week, and then hopefully on Sunday we will qualify to the group stage. No, not at all. We have a target. Ourselves. We take it game by game. We have gone there, to play a good game. On Sunday we will try and play our game and enjoy our football, and then the necessary one to qualify to the money zone shall be completed on Sunday.
Dr. Kofi Anwa was also full of encouragement for the KUMASI Asante Kotoko players, encouraging them to finish the job in KUMASI and also get to the group stages and make Ghana proud. He was happy that there was a lot of support for them during the game in Cameroon, and he's hoping that Kotoko will make Ghana proud and also shine well in Africa so that the football will progress. You all know, he says people still love the football, but the systems need to be trusted, and that is what they as the normalization committee are hoping to ensure. So let's have a listen to the head of the normalization committee, Dr. Kofi Anwa, speaking on the Kotoko versus Cotton Sport clash.
Asante Kotoko is great. It's a great Ghanaian, it's a great African football club. It has demonstrated over the years its wizardry in football. And now, because of what happened, football playing was stopped. And there was some controversy whether they should be allowed to go and play in Africa. I'm glad that the normalization committee took a courageous decision to allow KUMASI Asante Kotoko to go and play. Now you see that you saw the stadium when they are playing. The stadium is coming back. People are beginning to have confidence in our football. They are watching on TV. They are going to the stadium. This is what we want. And I think the pride that is inherent in the skills and the talents that we have in our young football players must be allowed to be demonstrated to be a fulcrum for uniting us and inspiring us.
So that was Dr. Kofi Amwade speaking on the Kotoko versus Cotton Sport clash. He's hoping that they do well in Africa. They go as far as they can, the group stages, beyond as far as they can, and make Africa and Ghana proud in general. So that has been it for today, guys. I've been throwing back to 2004 Caf Confederations Cup final, which was played between January 2nd and January 9th, 2005, because Ghana were holding elections in 2004 December, and that was the main focus of that year, so they had to shift it to the next year. So ACCRA to folk were emerged winners on that occasion, and it was great for them. So let me know your thoughts. As a Kotoko fan watching this game, where were you when this game was played? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. How old were you when you were watching this game? Did you watch this game ever? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy your day.